All right, here we go. Today's subject, shopping. And of course, we've got grocery stores, and there are places that sell clothing and shoes and things of that nature. It's more what you're used to when you go to Tirana or Durrës, the bigger cities. Out here where I am, there's virtually nothing, just a couple of grocery stores. So the real question that everybody wants to know is, what about Amazon? I'm hooked on Amazon. I mean, the first time I had delivery in less than 24 hours, I was sold. And I know Bezos is an evil genius, but it's all about the speed. It's all about, oh, I want it now. I get it now. But the problem with that is they don't deliver to Amazon doesn't deliver to Albania. So I've heard of people who will get a post office box of some sort in Italy and then have their Amazons delivered to Italy and then make a trip over there. Of course, about 100 euros each way on the boat. You could fly, but then are you going to pick up a bunch of packages in your luggage? So we've been pondering that one ourselves. Mainly we've been weaned off of Amazon thinking, well, we don't need this or we don't need that. But once in a while, there's something that you know you can get from Amazon and you can't get it from Temu or any of the other online stores. So that does pose a problem sometimes. What I've been doing is having my daughter back in North Carolina ship me stuff, and it's expensive because it shows up the next day at her door. Then she has to take it down to the post office, and then I have to pay duty on it, and it's expensive, it's a pain in the butt. It's still faster than Temu. Of those online shopping, Temu is probably the best. It takes them anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks to get here. It was worse during Christmas. It's probably going to be better now, but it's still, you're looking at weeks to get anything delivered. And I tried AliExpress. They were not so good. They were a little more expensive and didn't have what I wanted, and then said, oh, we couldn't find you, so we sent it back. There's another one that I heard about called Ubuy, and that was truly horrible. That took about a month, and the shipping was about 5 times the value of what you're buying. So that was just ridiculous. I tried it because somebody had mentioned it. I wanted to see if it worked. It absolutely does not work. If they've got something that you need and they're the only ones that have it, maybe. But even then, I would rather just contact somebody in the States, ship it Amazon to them, have them ship it to me, and pay the difference. AliExpress, somewhere in between. It's not as good as Temu. They mainly want to sell you huge quantities of stuff, but it's okay. If you're familiar with AliExpress, if you've bought stuff from them before, you know what they're like. It's just everything takes forever to get here. Okay, so that's pretty much online shopping. And then, well, what if I need furniture? Well, there are furniture stores, Mobiliary, and in our case, we bought some closets and had them brought over here, had them delivered, and they were too big to fit in the elevator. And these poor guys carried them up 9 flights of stairs to put them into our apartment. And I was just amazed. In America, they would have taken one look and said, screw you. These are yours. Do what you want with them, but we're out of here. Anyway, so amazing service there. There is one store that's near Tirana. I say near, it's not really in Tirana. It's west of Tirana, south of the airport, called Megatech. And you might have heard other people talk about it. You can buy everything from clothes to furniture. It's a huge big box store. They sell power tools. They sell garden supplies. They sell everything, electronics, lamps, whatever you want. They probably have it. But there's only one of those. They will deliver. I haven't tried their delivery. I've talked to other people who have, and they were happy with the delivery. So, but Megatech, it's really one of a kind in this country. And let's see what else we got. Well, I brought my record collection with me, but I knew that my electronics, my stereo, wasn't going to plug in to the 240 volt different cycles. I think it's 50 cycles, 50 hertz versus 60 for American electrical systems. So that wasn't going to work. I knew I could buy a record player. You can buy those all over the world. So I bought one here, but it was not easy. I could only find one store that actually sells record players along with an amplifier for it. And it's not even stereo. It's just a single speaker. It sounds good. It's compact. It cost about twice what it would cost anywhere else because electronics are just unbelievably expensive here. I think the exception would be televisions. You still get a good price on televisions here, but man, you want something other than that, you're going to pay. Anyway, like I said, one store in Tirana, they did ship it to me, which is kind of funny because we're not that far away. We're about 45 minutes from Tirana, and they shipped it the next day. And we're saying, well, where are you? Where's your... And we're in a building with no address on a street with no name, so that's a little hard. You can give them a WhatsApp pin to tell where your location is, and then they'll find you. But other than that, it's pretty hopeless when it comes to deliveries. Yeah, let's see. The store was called Gramophone, Gramafon, if you're looking for that. Anyway, groceries are fresh fruit and vegetables you buy off the street. You can also find them in the stores, but they're usually better and cheaper right on the street, on the sidewalk. And most towns have that. There are grocery stores, chain grocery stores, but they're not big. And they don't have the variety. Our little dog likes one kind of food since he's been here. And when they run out, they run out. There isn't any more, and it might be months before they get it. So now we're fixing him scrambled eggs instead of canned dog food. But that's just how it is. Things don't always, can't always get what you want. But like they said, you find sometimes you get what you need. So anyway, it's a small price to pay to be living like this. Again, take a look at this view. Isn't that amazing? All right, well, I'm keeping it short today. If you have any questions about shopping, if there's something in particular that you think you might need and don't think it might be available, well, I can find out for you, or I may have experience with it. But those are just a few things, handful of things that, again, the one that works, Temu, count on at least 3 weeks for delivery. You buy, count on spending 4 to 5 times the value of the product just in the shipping costs. Amazon, non-existent. And if I find out more about Amazon and say shipping to Italy or maybe Greece, I don't know. I'll be looking into that. So I'll let you know. Thanks.